matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. And our game features the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. Not much more needs to be said.
These two teams sure don't like each other, especially if they're both in contention to win the division. That's why this matchup has always been more intense than other games they've played during the season.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Nugent will be kicking off.
The Raiders will be kicking off to start the game. Jones back deep to return.
Not a good kick, and it'll cost him.
Number 6. All right, let's go. Take it up, baby. Yeah, let's go. Be good.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Number 4 with a man in motion. Toss play to the right. Number 22 records the stop at the 30. Ball on their own 30.
Play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Danny. Watch each other back. Let's go now.
Receives the handoff. Whitehead is there for the tackle. Solid yardage on that run.
You know, people say you got to run the ball, you got to control the clock, but the key thing is you have to run the ball successfully. You have to establish a threat that you're going to make the defense respect. A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Watch the snap down. Regular. Play football.
Going to the right. Johnson is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. Ball on their own 46.
Deuce it. They soft, man.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Hold it, baby. Hold it.
Hand it off. Play action. With the throw. And it's complete. Gilchrist is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
Get it, son. All right, here we go. We're talking about real. Let's run, man. Right,
Pass play here on first down. He'll take off, breaking through. Number 22 is there on the stop.
Ain't no thing. Here we come. Keep the throttle down. Here we go. 3 shoot. Watch your eyes. Yeah, it's on.
Going the counter play. Gilchrist comes up to make the play. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Back it up, baby. No more, fella. Defense, get ready.
They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Fires this one deep. Almost intercepts.
I'll tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, and he let that ball go right through his fingers.
9th play of this drive.
Hold the look. Let's go now. Watch screen.
Number 4 will work out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. They pick up 14 yards on 3rd down. 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. Freeman, the lone back. Rolling right. Keeps it. Johnson is there on the stop at the 15-yard line. 11th play of this drive. Down inside the 15. He hands it off. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 13. And this is the 12th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Drops back. Floats one into the end zone. Jumps up and he has it. Touchdown, Denver. And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
And I think that's the right thing to do.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The veteran connecting for the field goal. And they come away with a field goal on their first drive of the game.
They established some things on offense, and they got 3 points out of it. I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot more points out of them before this one's over.
McManus is just about ready to kick this one away.
Back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Harris. Oakland is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. They'll go from the I formation. With a counterplay, Simmons is there on the stop.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Only one man in the backfield. He'll take off. Carr with the dive.
They soft, man. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Davis comes up to make the play. At the 46. Ball on their own 46. Lynch in the backfield.
Let's go, baby.
Hand it off. Strong move. Miller is there on the stop at the 39-yard line.
On the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go. It's showtime.
Carr sends a man in motion.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Under 10.
A little misdirection. Number 25 comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Keep it up.
Only one man back. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Cooper was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Going to the left. Simmons makes the tackle at the 34. So they can't get the first, but they might attempt a long field goal. Mike Nugent can tie it up here with a field goal. The kick was wide and off the mark. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 41. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Tosses it left. Whitehead is there on the stop.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
We're coming to wrap. No more, fellas. Let's go.
Freeman, the lone back.
Everything you got.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 48. Ball right around midfield.
Go make a play.
Freeman in the backfield.
Watch your man.
Gets the toss to the right. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 47. King will come in now to punt it away. Harris into return. He signals for a fair catch. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. 1st and 10.
Get it, son. Let's go. Hold the look. So we're going to take it.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. That powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up 1st down.
Broken up.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Nelson was his intended target. Lynch, the deep back. And with a counterplay, Miller is there on the stop. Miller is going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
Gets the pass off. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
So the penalty on 3rd down does go against the defense, and the result is a 1st down. A little misdirection. Strong move. Number 25 comes up to make the play at the 43. So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in. either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Number 94 is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. And they'll face a long third down here.
On the 41-yard line.
Only one man back. Drops back. Under pressure. Steps up. Gets the pass off. And he slips out of bounds at the 48. And it appears we'll have a few more looks at this one because the coach has called for a review. And as the official takes a look at the play, so will we.
And the issue here is that the official called him out of bounds. Now you have to look at not only did he get both feet in bounds, but did he have possession?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, the player had control of the ball.
And the coach took a chance, knew he'd have to lose a timeout, but that's the way it goes.
That turned out to be a good call. Even though it was challenged and they lost, the only thing they lost in the end was a timeout. The gain would have been much greater had it gone the other way.
And he signals for the fair catch. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
The Raiders with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Derek Johnson brought him down for his third tackle. Reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0 Broncos. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start in the second quarter. Ball on their own 15.
We like to practice rules. Be careful. Set.
Going the counterplay. Whitehead is there on the stop at the 19. Ball on their own 19.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, Johnson comes up to make the play. At the 27. Ball on their own 27. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Sanders goes in motion. Pass play here on first down. Quick pass. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. 2nd and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we come.
Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. He zips that pass in the air and picks up a first down.
Well, you look for the open guy in any play, but there is a progression. You look to your first guy, then your second, and so on. He did a nice job of going through the progression that time.
They give it to the halfback, dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Ball on their own 36.
Let's go. Be physical. Get me going. Get my cut back. I can do
The
it.
Raiders line up in a 4-3. To carry it, the back breaks free. Gilchrist comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5 to
Get
go.
it up. We turning it up. Get some slack going.
Hand off to the tailback. Play action. Gets rid of it. He was tipped.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Number 32 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. King comes into the game for the punt. Harris is the deep return man. And he waves for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Not today. Here we go.
Lynch, the lone back, hands it off. Marshall stops the play in the backfield.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Let's go, D. Keep moving. What's the hard count? Danny.
Lynch, the deep back. With the throw, and the catch is made. Carr completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on 2nd down. Ball on their own 22. The Broncos come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Marshall stops him short of the marker.
7-yard gain on the play.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
One of us gonna make a play. Don't stop that motor. Knock him out.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand it off to the back. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick.
Let's go, boys. We coming to wreck. You can't stop me. Here we go.
Hand it off. Whitehead is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Ball on their own 35.
They soft, man.
Booker, the lone setback. With a counter play. Number 22 is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Strong, two backers. Come on.
Sanders goes in motion. Tosses it out to the left. This one will be spotted at the 43. He makes his fifth stop of the game on that play. 2nd and 10.
I can do it, baby. Lucky.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. He's going to run. Irvin makes the play at the 44-yard line. Ball on their own 44.
Let's go.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Number 82, the motion man. Throws on the move. He hits his receiver, so they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. They're coming with the blitz. Throws it. Joseph is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
They need 10 for the touchdown. The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Steps up into the pocket. Incomplete pass. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
With a counter play, they're going to spot this one at the 4-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead.
That's just what this defense wants. They do a good job of setting the pace and making the offense adjust to what they're doing out there.
Not much more than an extra point here. The veteran kicks it through. McManus makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first and kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Nelson back deep to return.
Nice distance. This one is fielded by Nelson. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. Ball on their own 25.
1st and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Carrier, the man in motion. With a counter play, Stewart comes up to make the play at the 26. 2nd and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The rush is on. Almost picked off. Cooper was the intended receiver on that play. There's 3 minutes left in the half.
Watch underneath. Keep it underneath.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Smith, the man in motion. Blitz is coming. Short completion to the wide receiver on the right side.
1-yard loss on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. This one goes out of bounds.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Freeman, the lone setback. A little misdirection. Puts on the juke. Powering ahead. Conley comes up to make the play at the 38. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
38-yard line.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Number 4 with a man in motion. Aimed it off to the back. Irvin is there for the tackle at the 41.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Dropping back, throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted.
Now that was just a bad decision. Look at this. 2 defenders right near the receiver. Now, there are a few guys who think they can squeeze the ball into double coverage, and he's one of them. That time he gambled, and he lost.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's go. Be physical. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go.
He'll take off.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Blitz is coming, and the catch is made.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Here we go.
With the throw, and it's complete. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
Third down here, they have to get it to the 22 for a first down.
Hey, watch that screen. Here we go, baby.
Lynch, the deep back, dropping back, throwing. It's batted away. Stewart had the coverage on the play.
Cook, the intended receiver, on the play.
Mike Nugent comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. The kick was wide and off the mark, so they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 33. Freeman, the deep man. Sanders goes in motion.
Look it up, baby. Hey, let's go. Let's go, B.
They'll bring the blitz. They'll run this one. They'll touch him down at the 42. So it's his legs and not his arm that picks up yardage here, John.
Yeah, he dropped back to pass, saw the coverage downfield, and he decided to take it himself.
From the start.
The blitz is on. Throwing. Whitehead is there on the stop at the 40. Ball on the 40-yard line.
15 on the play.
Here we go. Watch the snap down. Come on.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Stepping up with the throw, complete to the wide receiver.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
And that's a gain of about 8.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
From the gun. Drops back with the pass. Right on target to the wide receiver. Number 4 has been perfect on this drive.
Down on the play.
McManus leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The try is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Squib kick here. From the 1-yard line.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
Come on.
Lynch, the deep back.
All on us, y'all. Get me going. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Play hard and fast.
Hand it off.
Hey, lock.
The 30. Number 25 comes up to make the play at the 47. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Broncos ahead of the Raiders 9-0. McManus comes in to kick off.
Start the second half. Harris back to return.
From the 2. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. First and 10.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Go make a play. They're coming to rest. Check it.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside. The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give them the ball.
Second and maybe 3.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Lynch is the deep back. He gets the handoff on the delay. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Cook, the man in motion. A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Oakland has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
He signals for a fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that screen. Here we go.
Freeman lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Turn it up now. Not today.
With a counterplay. The 40 keeps his feet moving. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Let's go. Let's go.
The 20. Taken down inside the 5. John, they've always considered him one of their home run hitters.
Here's what he does. When he goes through the hole, he gets low and he makes himself small, giving the defense nothing to hit. Then he stretches out and really picks up speed, slashing through the secondary for a big gain.
Yeah, you see me. All day, baby. Come on. Let's go. Clear. Clear.
Throws one up in the end zone. Goes up, makes the catch. Touchdown, Broncos. And if they can get the 2 here, they'll make it a 3-possession game. To carry it, fakes the handoff with the pass, and it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. McManus in to kick this one off.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Harris.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Nelson. The Raiders face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 25. The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. They'll pass on 1st down. They'll run this one. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Keep it up. Campbell.
Gets rid of it.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the 1st down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Roberts was his intended target. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Excellent run for a 1st down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the 1st.
Carr with a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Davis is there on the stop at the 36. Ball on their own 36.
Hold the look. Let's run, man.
Out of the I formation.
Hey, let's go. Watch screen.
It's a delay of game penalty, and that'll set them back 5. It's now 2nd and long after the penalty.
All day, baby. Come on.
They're blitzing with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Roby with the coverage.
Nelson, the intended receiver on the play.
Here we come. Stay focused, DB. Watch the outside.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Closing in with the throw, and the catch is made. Cooper made the catch, but was unable to get the 1st down. Jones will go back to accept this punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10.
Over swing right.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on 1st down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
Ball on their own 17.
Watch out. Here we go, baby.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Throwing. Whitehead is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. Ball on their own 27.
Danny. Yeah, it's on.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Number 96 is there on the stop. It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Stay post now. I can do it, baby. Don't make a play. Blue down.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Loose ball. The Raiders pick up the fumble. Very unusual job because he just doesn't fumble very often.
Yeah, but fumbles are part of the game, and they happen to the best of them.
Lynch is the deep back.
Turn it
They give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. Drops the interception. Cooper was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 25 was there on the coverage.
Watch the snap down. Hey, watch the screen.
The blitz is on. Pressure with the pass. Almost intercepted. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
Drops back, gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Boy, none of the defenders can hang on to it. That's the third dropped interception on this drive.
Yeah, they're all over the field, but they can't come up with the catches.
Mike Nugent lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game.
Attempt is no good.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 33-yard line. Number 4 sends a man in motion. Hands it off. Gilchrist is there on the stop at the 38. It's second down and 5 to go.
No more, fellas.
Looking to run it here. They'll spot this one at the 46-yard line. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game. They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations. The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 5 on the play. With a counter play, no gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. A little misdirection. Johnson makes the stop before the first down is reached. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. King is ready to punt this one away. Harris sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 6.
There we go, D. Lucky. Let's go now. Let's do our thing.
They've been very good rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points. I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen in that play.
They give it to the halfback. Simmons is there on the stop. It's third down and 4 to go.
All right, let's go. Danny. Watch the snap down.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 48.
Deuce. Yes, on.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Gilchrist is there for the tackle at the 41. Ball on the 41-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Yeah, you see me. Let's ride, man.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Everything you got. Go.
Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed.
Yeah, Cole. Stay posted now. What's the run? We coming to run. Let's go.
They're blitzing, snap, and throw. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Third down here, they have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
Showtime, baby.
Only one man back. He tucks it away. He won't get away.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
At the end of 3, the score is 17-0. Broncos. And we'll start the fourth quarter. McManus will have to get all of this one. He got everything behind that one, and it's good. They're up by 20 now, following the field goal.
is lined up for the kickoff. Nelson back to return.
This one is handled by Harris.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Ball on their own 25. Lynch, the lone setback. And he gets the delayed handoff. Number 55 is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Play hard and fast, baby.
They're blitzing. Pressure coming. Nothing for him to do on that play except take a sack.
And it's because the defense just gives them no choice in the matter. They disguise their rush from the 3-4 set.
Danny. Watch the snap.
Lynch, the lone back. They'll bring the blitz. With the throw, Cook was the intended receiver on that play. Thomas had the coverage on the play. For the 5th time tonight, the coach sends in the punting unit. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 34.
Hey, watch that screen. Stay at home. Hey.
Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense. And the call does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, but they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Conley makes the stop at the 44-yard line. 2nd down and short.
Don't make a play. There we go. We gotta have it, D.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback, but his quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. With the throw, the defense has it. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Raiders. The cornerback makes a fabulous play and ends up with a touchdown. Nugent comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point is no good.
Oakland is lined up for the kickoff. Jones.
Booming
back to
kick
return.
downfield. This one is fielded by Jones.
Denver will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
So we gonna take it. We gotta believe it. It's
Freeman, the deep man.
Here I go.
Hand it off. Irvin is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Back it up, baby. Start strong. Let's go.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Throws it, and he hits his target. And it's good for a 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Get it up. All on
Freeman
that.
lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Derek Johnson is showing no mercy. He's on anything that moves, and that takedown was his 9th. It'll be 1st and long here after the penalty backs them up.
Do something. Don't stop that motor. No more, son.
With the throw,
Go back.
jumping, and has it. Sutton makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Watch this.
Throwing. And it's caught. Whitehead is there on the stop at midfield. Here is a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Paul is there for the tackle at the 46. That 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Ball on their own 20.
Turn it up, D. Let's go.
Lynch, the lone setback. They'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. Roby comes up to make the play. At the 24, ball on their own 24.
One of us gonna make a play. We're talking about brilliant. Good shoot. Here we come.
Under pressure, dumps it off. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be third down now.
On the play.
We gotta believe it. It's our day. Watch a man.
Lynch, the lone back.
Going short.
There he goes. Harris stops him short of the marker. Well, he tried to turn that one upfield, but was met with heavy resistance.
The defense didn't over pursue on that play, and they were in great position to stop him before he got very far.
From the 23-yard line, Jones manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 23. Ball on their own 23.
First and 10.
Play football. Left.
Freeman, the lone back.
Let's go.
Handed off to the back. Johnson is there for the tackle. At the 24. Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line.
Deuce it.
They line up in the I formation.
Boom! Hey, where'd that truck come from?
It's now third and long after the sack.
Let's go, boys. Stay deeper than deeper.
With the carry, Joseph comes up to make the play at the 30. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead. This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
Miller makes the stop at the 21. Second and 9.
Let's go. Turn it up now.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. With the throw, Lynch was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Let's go. Watch him draw the screen. Check it. Nothing deep. All right, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Carr with a man in motion.
Be smart.
The rush is on. Look left and hits his wide receiver with a short pass.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Townsend will come in now to punt it away. Jones lines up deep for the punt return. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Do something. Bring it up.
They give it to the halfback. Number 54 comes up to make the play.
6 on the play.
Get me going. Bring it. Knock him out. So low.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3.
Get it up.
Hand it off. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
Play football. We turning it up.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Number 96 is there on the stop at the 40. 2 minutes to go.
Will. Danny. Keep moving. Get some slack going.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Irvin is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Ain't no thing.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 41. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. Booker lines up behind his fullback in the I. Number 4 with a man in motion.
Let's do our thing. Let's go. I can do it, baby. Watch out.
Hand it off to the back. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. He sent his last field goal attempt, which was a 50-yarder, sailing through the uprights. It's good. Great kick. Following the field goal, the score is 23-6. Broncos. McManus is just about ready to kick this one away.
Lined up for the kickoff. Harris.
Good distance. This one is taken by Nelson. The Raiders need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun.
So we gonna take it.
Closing in, throws it, and it's caught. Roby comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. The coach is having them hurry it up. Throwing. Almost picked off. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Get me going.
The Broncos line up in the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. The 30. So he throws the fourth quarter interception. He just should have tucked it away and run with it.
Take it. We turning it up. Everything you got. Blue down, blue down. Take it up, baby.
He'll take a knee. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Keep the throttle down.
Under 10, 10. Let's go now. All right, let's go. Watch out. Here we go. Let's go. They ain't got nothing. Keep it up. Stay both now. All day, baby. Come on. So we gonna take it.
Looking for room. Conley comes up to make the play at the 15. It's third down. They have to get it to the 12 for a first.
Play hard and fast, baby.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Denver 23, Oakland 6.
The Raiders 6.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.